Hi, it's Mike Petoskey with C.M.D. Wellness. Doing an interesting little on-site video today. I'm working right now in San Antonio, and if anyone's been to San Antonio recently, you will know that this entire town is under construction for roadway. It's a lot of infrastructure being built here in San Antonio. To be completely honest with you, I've never seen so many freeways torn up at the same time, probably in my entire life. But I'm driving around today and I happen to notice that right behind me here, they're actually installing a span of highway right here. So they've got two cranes set up on either end, and they had this rigged up in a really neat way, a couple slings, and both of these cranes tandem lifted this big piece of concrete strut right here across the overpasses that have already been built. But also a lot of communication needs, a lot of signaling, a lot of hand signals, a lot of verbal radio signals to make sure everything gets lifted at the same time and nothing's off kilter or out of whack. There's actually a couple teams of guys down here. There's guys working on the ground, but they're also working underneath these suspended loads, or when they were suspended here a minute ago. And I just wanted to take a minute and say this is a really incredible amount of construction. A lot of people, we drive on these things every day, and we don't really think about how much effort, time, and work it takes to put into making these roads, to actually put these things together and assemble them, and how much coordination and teamwork goes into it. But the other part of this too is it brings in a lot of safety and occupational medicine questions. Obviously, there's a lot of safety issues with elevated work and working underneath loads. There's a lot of danger to that. If something were to break loose or come loose and fall, drop, big injuries there. You need a lot of ability here to keep your eyes on a swivel, move your head all the way around, keep your eyes up, down while you're walking, what's going on above you. The other thing to consider with this is a lot of times these roadway constructions are being done out in the middle of nowhere. Now, here we are in San Antonio. This is a major city in Texas, obviously. It's one of the big three of Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio. So there's plenty of hospitals. As a matter of fact, there's a hospital right up the road here from where I'm standing. But sometimes we're doing highway work and road work and infrastructure work out in the middle of nowhere. And so in those cases, if you have a company or you got crews that are out doing road work and infrastructure work out in the middle of nowhere, C.M.D. Wellness is a great way to go for your OCMED coverage, because again, all we really need is an internet connection. You can get your worker in front of a trained occupational medical provider right away if there's any kind of injuries or issues going on. So as a matter of fact, these guys are out here working on the weekend, which God bless them. That's a lot of work to do on a Saturday. Just wanted to take a minute and show you some neat work that's going on, and take a moment and think about the complexities of what they're doing here, but also to think about what kind of occupational medical needs would you need if you've got guys working road crews and doing construction infrastructure work out in the middle of nowhere. If we can help you out with any of that, solve any of those issues for your occupational medical and care needs, please follow us at cmdwellness.com.